worried that poor ventilation and recirculated air will cause a spike of COVID-19 cases, and not just in schools.
This is not just an issue of safety for teachers or for students. It's a matter of safety for the entire community, because one of the core tenets of infectious diseases is a pandemic anywhere is a pandemic everywhere. So every one of these school kids will go home to a parent or two parents and maybe a grandparent or grandparents. All these teachers will go home to a family. So every bit of increased risk that we're expecting teachers and students to accept will be passed on to the entire community.
Dr. Minch tells me that making our schools safer would be a huge expense. Each one of those air purifiers the UPHE wants in every classroom costs about $700.
Well, Davis School District announcing its back-to-school plans for students, and it's coming with some major changes. Parents share their thoughts about it all. ABC4's Haley Hendricks has the story.
The negative impact, I feel, is that families and parents that are not trained or educated in the aspect of educating children will be forced to do 3/5 of the block of that education.
They'll be in a mask for 5-6 hours of that day, and they will not be able to interact with their chosen social groups. They'll be grouped quite differently. So as much as this idea of like, well, we really want our kids to get back to normal, this isn't going to look normal at all.
You're hearing from Davis County parents who tell us how they feel about Davis School District's back-to-school plan and how it could affect their students' well-being. If students are not enrolled in full-time online learning, the school district announced Tuesday that students will be in the classroom 2 days a week and have 3 days of online learning, all in an effort to limit the spread of COVID-19.
But I was encouraged to see the revision yesterday and the fact that it allows for social distancing of desks because they're alternating days that kids are in class and out of class.
I will be up front. I feel like the best place for kids is in school 5 days a week, because the other days that the kids aren't in school, that they are collecting those exposures to COVID and illnesses through multiple contacts, either through childcare or just through regular family life.
While Kelly and Katie recognize there is no perfect solution, they say they are grateful to teachers for their efforts to continue educating their children. Reporting in Salt Lake County, Haley Hendricks, ABC4 News.
All right, thank you, Haley.